Market conditions moving to bullish in this bull market. Continue to see some nice acceleration, momentum to the upside. Here we've seen momentum now bump back up into that bullish trend zone, and breadth not too far behind, working its way higher, but not overly impressive. And then sentiment working its way back up to that upper extreme range, as basically as extreme as we have been now. So we definitely have no fear currently in the market, and a new buy signal on most major markets as well. Let's look at the buy-sell ratio. Ticked back up just a little bit here, sitting at 1.84. So gaining some momentum to the upside. Sentiment back up to 65. So pardon me, well above 50 at this point, or at least above 50 at this point. We're also seeing across the board major market indices, the ETFs, starting to see a little shift here as well. Got a few more back up into that buy range as well, S&P 500 included. If we go back into that 6-month time frame, so you can see, so a little bit of a pause right here. We'll see if this trend finds some resistance right here, if we do break out and continue to the upside. But we're back up in that bullish zone now with a significant amount of support underneath us. So we'll watch to see now how we react around these levels, as I've mentioned the last few days, and then these levels here on S&P 500. So this range is now becoming our new zone to look at, to see if we run into that 524. If we can test that 524, retest potentially here, and then work towards this way, that ultimately could create. We've had quite a bit of time in this basing process for a significant move to the upside. We'll see if that pans out. We're also seeing other indices notching up. We didn't quite see NASDAQ get there back up into that bullish trend zone, but not too far away from that. Dow Jones also pretty solidly in that upward trend now as well. We're seeing sectors really across the board also improving, and so now we don't have any in the sell range. We're all in either hold or buy and continue that uptrend. So that's shifting again, that shifting stabilization of that upward trend and momentum. We're seeing commodities weaken. We're seeing gold. Let's see if we had a move back up yesterday. So gold actually is continuing to show some strength and improving in strength. And let's see what oil did yesterday. It's continuing to show weakness. Back up again yesterday. Yesterday we talked about this support zone, this area where we could bounce inside of this 38250-618 range is a counter trend or corrective zone. So if we have a stock or a market that's moving up and then it retraces back into this range, that's an area where we could get a bounce, either a counter trend bounce and then more downside, or a complete reversal bounce. So some work to do here for USO if it is going to continue higher, but a continued weakening in oil could also pan out nicely for equities as well. Muscle Stocks Group, APP, AppLovin, which has been a high flyer, gapping up on earnings as well, continuing its overall uptrend. We're also seeing Moneyline, which is in the financial space, also seeing some volatility here, but some real support happening inside of that upper range. You're seeing some selling and then buying again, and starting to show some strength in there. We'll see if there's any kind of follow through. Continuing to see some nice names in here. Williams Sonoma, which is a big home builder, or excuse me, a big paint and furnishing and all those different things. We're continuing to see strength in home construction, home in this case, furnishings and what's the word I'm looking for? Ancillary type of items when it comes to continuing to build. These are interest rate sensitive type names, anything to do with construction and building, as interest rates or anticipation of interest rates coming back down could improve some of these names as well. Go through that new buy list. I think you'll find some things that are interesting there today as well. And that'll do it for today's update. Everyone have a fantastic day today.